athletic builds. Because I hear someone was telling me you can get to 0 if you Pathfinder athletic. It's 0 stam to move on grass. Seems really fun. I don't know how to say your name. The XC dude. We try a couple of the ones you've suggested. This was pretty good though, right? So this is Iron-Lunged Viper with the port city, which is probably the closest we've seen to what we want here, with a fair number of ports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is close. Try this is K1. Plant the Illuminati seed and change my life. I like my life. Do I want to change it? Sure, that's a good idea. Totally reinvent yourself, starting with the destruction of all things you care about and enjoy. Maybe you're selling to the wrong crowd. I don't know. Yeah, this is also not a port city. This was Anthony's third suggestion, wasn't it? The ZK one. We've learned a valuable lesson here, chat. There's a swift viper, a determined bear, and a huge lion. The huge lion hits 60, so definitely min-rolled there, but huge. 52, 31, 6, 13, swift and iron-lunged. I thought that was the YZA one, which was the characters I haven't done yet. This is okay, so this is not a port, so it doesn't really matter. One of the stories you never trust, chat. Maybe. Okay, I got three left on my list right now. Let's see. Probably Center Wars, but I'm not sure which one it was. All right, what is this? Iron-Lung Viper, Strong Bear, and Dexterous Lion. Lion's at 71, which is crazy. 62, 62 are kind of whatever. Map looks suspiciously like not port. Okay, so that's an immediate disqualify. All right, it's much closer to 2 other towns, but still pretty far away. Yeah. All right, let's check out the one Wyo just suggested. All right. Port. Control while. We already had this conversation. No good if the arena is on the coast when there's no other ports. It was funny the first time. This is the 3rd time. Brothers are Hockey Bear. Hockey's super bad on Bear. Huge Viper and Iron-Lunged Lion. Betrayed by my friends. Oh no, that's one of the ones we hadn't done yet. I have that one and one other one on my list, Center Wars. So we're gonna try that one next. I got one other on my list besides that as well. They're a northern port. Not anymore. Hockey's as bad as superstitious. I don't think it's as bad as superstitious, but it's pretty bad. This is the 8-port one, the Center War suggested. We start in Dahab. We're a million fucking miles from everything, mind you. Built. There's a lot of ports. I don't know if I count 8 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Citadel, which is super nice to have citadels with ports. 4, 5, 6. Ports north too. 7. Okay. There's a citadel, and 2 of the desert towns. 2 of the 3 desert towns and a citadel on the coast, connected by ports. It's pretty spread out. Wilds looks pretty inaccessible. Am I gonna get tools ever again? There's one there. One there. So there are accessible tools, kind of, especially since you can really take tools from the southern cities, and you can hop 2 locations to do that. This is pretty good. Iron Lungs is fat. Lucky. Lucky's pretty good. Lucky's really good on super high percent. Lucky's not very good in general, but it's pretty good on the brothers who basically don't get hit, because it takes crits out of the equation 10% of the time. Okay. 8 for greenskins, whatever. Iron lunged, whatever. 61's kind of bad. 61's okay. So they min rolled their attacks. Like 60, I think, is the min. So this is 61, 61, 61. Low melee defense. Pretty sick with the ports though. Alright, the last one I have on my list from you guys, this is certainly a contender, is the MLVR one. I don't think that one loaded properly, right? Did I forget to delete it? I might have forgot to delete it. Yeah, the ports are disgusting on that. Super good. I think my preference is still a better brother. I want the arena port, but I really prefer the overpowered brother builds because ridiculous. It's so much fun playing the gladiators. To the point that I didn't recruit any brothers for 70 days and tanked our run, but hey, you know, have fun with your life. This was the wild, had a lot of ports too. I think we have seen this one. Pessimist and nothing else, right? Okay. Point you say it's. I think this is. Now we want a real seed. The other thing I want to do is I want to be able to provide the seed for people who want to play the seed we're playing. There's a fair number of people who want to do that. Checking this one, Dark Dennis. Alright, port city, second port city. Addressing an eastern set of ports. Third, fourth, fifth. Brothers are strong and pessimist. Pessimist is quite bad. And hate for beast, hate for undead. Doesn't really do much for me. All 3 southern cities with ports, looks like. One, two. Yeah, all 3 of them are ports. Alright, chat. I need a seed. We're gonna end up like calling it for today and do it tomorrow kind of deal or something. Power I could gain through Illuminati. You're like a cult member who's like trying to like sell me entrance into your cult. You're not like a very good salesman. You're probably an excellent cultist, but not a very great salesman. So like all the offers are kind of like uninspired and not very tempting. You're like, join my cult. I'm like, kind of going a little bit of that for now. Anyone else got a better one? That ran out of seed. They're spent. I understand. PRKZED. Have we done this one? We've done that one. Port Arena, huge map. 2 times iron lungs, but not that great, brothers. I'll check the XNS one. Falcon. We're trying Filthy Robo. No, we just played the Filthy Hobo map, the one we normally do. Checking this one, then I'll check the G one off of Dust. This is the XM. Wait, what? The fuck? What did you guys see when that happened? I just literally saw this loaded into a citadel in the center of a screen with a kind of like a backdrop like that. Irrational, dumb brute bear. He's at 57. 57 melee skill. How does he even get 57? I guess he could go as low as 5 with brute. If he were a huge brute, oh, huge is minus melee defense. What's the other minus attack skill? Not a port city. Okay. What are the extra letters on this? NS, MCs. Yeah, it's just weirdly spread out. Okay, so this was troll, no port. Yeah. Clumsy is forbidden to gladiators. That's good. I mean, Brute could make an interesting start. Brute and Huge both could make interesting gladiators. I just parsed your name too, finally. Extreme Bonership wants me to join the Illuminati cult. Color me interested. Definitely put me down as a maybe and move on. For sure. Alright, drunk and nothing on this one. This is another troll one. Alright. 2-0 Dust Troll. It's Crow Trolls. Yeah. Alright, any others? Or am I going one by one? Randoms. We're gonna do randoms so we get more from chat. I like how viewership has gone up. You guys, what you have told me with the viewership right now is that you prefer seed hunting to playing established seeds that are challenging. Established runs that are going through some challenges. Alright, I'm gonna roll one random one. Okay, I got 2 more from chat. Center Wars, who had a very good first suggestion. We're gonna rate the people suggesting these two. Center Wars is currently at a 9 out of 10 for possible suggestions. Extreme Bonership is at a -2 out of 10 for suggestions. And Anthony is at a 2. Knows. Lion. covering bulk of these. Okay. Could try Jebaited, seems like a good one. Fur trolling. Lots of ports, including Arena, thanks. The Thrill of the Hunt. This is not a port city, which is a strike against... Oh, this is the random, so this isn't a strike against anyone. Alright, fine. Fine, no strikes against anyone. Look, we randomly got an irrational team player. Deathwish Dexterous 72 attack power bear. But only a 63 lion with Optimist. Okay. That you'd enjoy this game as much as you all if I owned it. Well, I could always buy it. Possibility. All right. Ryan, the next suggestion. This one here. If I tried no trolling. Right, yeah. I'd see the Illuminati. The cultists have been converted. They're still spreading, apparently. This is clearly not a port city. The QFS one. Guess it's gonna be Sick Brothers, no port. In the start, this is a huge drunk for 20% damage. Viper. If this were a port city, I would snap pick this and go with the seed. Even though I'm looking for Iron Lungs, I would just snap pick it because it's so interesting, right? Alright. I'm gonna keep going through the list. We got a couple more suggestions on there. I'm up to 5 to check out. Until Drunkard can't lose equipped items. Flame Dance. So would you just keep items in your inventory when you have a Drunkard in your campaign, and then he won't lose your famed items? We'll get there. Get there, Niablos. Coming down there. That's 6th on the list right now. Just checking some other ones. Huge Drunk has insane potential. Absolutely does. It's a very interesting idea. Stacking the damage buffs on one of your gladiators. Super fun. Alright, this is a port city. This is... hate for greenskins. Whatever. They're very mediocre brothers. 60, 63, 66. How many ports? 1, 2, shit ton of ports. Not north-south though. A shit ton of southern ports. Yeah. Gladiators would have a problem with spare bag slots. There's only 12 people. You don't think I can equip a famed item that I care about on 12 people? So what is the famed item doing if I have a group of 12 people and I'm not equipping it? It's just like a famed like bookend. I just like keep it in my inventory uselessly all the time. Like the mascot. So it's a fair question. What would you do if all of your brothers had weapons they already wanted and were already good and set with, You got a famed axe that you were never gonna use, and you're drunk lost it. How upset would you be? Wait, what? I have an item I'm not using and it's just in my inventory. So by losing it, he actually buffs my amount of money I can bring around. Good. Then you're telling me that's how you play around drunk, you're saying? You bait them with shitty famed weapons that you don't care about? Drag huge drunk viper with arena port. Alright, I already said you had your last one. This is your, for that, you've found. Alright, you gotta combine powers with the extreme bonership there, so you can try to sell the cult. Because you have a much better sales technique than he does. Although so far your product has been pretty poor. So maybe he's got like the best product and you have good salesmanship. Alright, got a northern teleport location, two to the south, both the southern cities. Got a determined athletic brother, an iron lung brother, and a huge viper with hate for greenskin. 64, 60, 66, 3 melee defense. Which iron lung was it? Was it bear? Yeah, iron lung bear. 60. Ouch, 60. Eh. Right. Bags and belts. Bags and belts to play around drunk. Yes! Just need to spend a perk point. You get bags and belts, and then the drunk can never lose your good equipment. We've lost famed equipment to a drunk before. I lost my famous thing that I used to play with in my fingers when I was streaming. A drunk stole that. All right. 6 on the list right now. Hold your, if you have suggestions, hold them for a few minutes until we get through this list. Otherwise, I'll lose them in chat. Okay, this is not an arena ports chat. I'm sure that easy to mistake the sea of sand for the actual fucking coast.
1.5 years. Cheers.
Clever fool. Welcome back, man. And the brothers are literally nothing impatient. Was this just, this is a gentleman who, really wants to start the game and thought he would make a point with the impatient brother? Sure. I don't remember whose that was, or I would ban them. Assume they're lucky. Alright, next one. I don't remember who it was. Triple dumb gladiator seed. Can dumb gladiators be converted? Having a shot for every seed I check? You make it till tomorrow, buddy. Alright, iron lungs. 8 for undead. Quick, although not in the viper. 8 for greenskins. Iron lungs bright viper. Viper's at 65, 66 on bears, 67 on lion. Those are really good stats. A little low on the resolve on all of them. Still good. Alright, we're on a southern port. There's a port to the west on Albic. Yes, chat. We will easily hop around the map doing the arena. Alright, I mean... Actually didn't find Bright all that useful in the end. It was okay. It was probably worth like 3 stat points to 3 perks, so maybe like 9 stat points. It was basically the equivalent of having gifted again on all your brothers, I guess. Checking the next one. Oh, wait. Where are we? Okay. I'll hear you. Buddy. Bits. Right is less than 1 veteran rev level. What? Was Bright less than 1 veteran level? Bright was probably, by the time our brothers were pushing level 20, they were like level 18, so that's 1.8 veteran levels, which is 2 rounds of everything. Above and beyond what we would have got, not to mention the faster timing on all of the previous levels that we hit while we were not veterans. Right? So I guess maybe not quite as much as a gifted, but pretty close, right? 2/3 of gifted then. Okay, Iron Lunged, Death Wish, Viper, Tough Bear, Tough Lion. Are we... Chat, this is not a port. Not a port. Put on. Bro is 18 with Bright, wouldn't he? 17 without Bright. But Bro was... if the Bro is 18 without Bright, he'd be basically 20 with Bright, right? Getting 10% more experience. So I think you take your level. With Bright, he'd be 17 without. It's not quite like that. It's a little bit more than what you're saying, Asselker, for that example anyways. Why port? You can have gin. I went through a port phase. I'm kind of off port right now, but going port for a while, and I am drinking gin right this instant. We're doing both. Oh, it's true, clever fool, I guess. They're not linear levels that it might be. You might only basically get a level and a bit out of it. I caught your point. Maybe. Okay. So maybe slightly overvalue. Maybe half of gifted for value. Right. Extreme ownership. It's time to change the subject from you. May introduce any other subject at this point. Get you to nimble faster. Yep. You should either drink straight gin or there are more drinks using gin besides gin. There are a lot of drinks using gin. Try out, like, pick up a... This is not a port. We got one guy who's sure-footed and dexterous. It's the Viper. Everybody else is just whatever. I mean, these are pretty solid stats, though. It's 7, 10, 7, 12, 66, 13, 72, 18 starting stats on the fucking Viper. Thanks, Care. Lone Wolf build. We should totally do Lone Wolf build. Holy fuck, yes, we're doing Lone Wolf build. This is a Lone Wolf run now. Thanks for reminding me. Lone Wolf is the #1 best way to get your brothers killed. Is you take them away from all the people who can rotate to save them. But if you don't take rotate, you might as well double down on stupidity. Alright. This is a sick Viper build. Sick Viper. No ports though. Well, 12 iron, 12,000 brothers. I'm considering this one. I guess I should look at the rest of that. Is there if I didn't do a port, I'm getting bored of looking through seeds. But I really wanted an arena with a port so I could actually use it throughout the game without boring myself to tears. I don't think this is good enough because of that. I think the Viper is disgusting there. Alright, keep going, keep going. Marathon Seed Hunt. It's like Easter on Filthy Robots channel. But instead of eggs, we're looking for wheat, rusting, gladiators. Break gives me 1200 experience when you're level 10. You need 3k experience to get to level 11. Is that true? It only gives you 1200 experience by the time you're level 10? Oh, maybe I'm overvaluing it then, Aswalker. Alright, what is this? Yeah. Impatient, one of the world's... This is probably the worst perk in the game. There's like there's a whole run where you can give every one of your brothers to have impatient, which means you lose your ability to initiate, which is fucking trash. Imagine impatient versus goblins. You're like, oh, I'll pass our turn. All of our guys go first. Pass our turn. Goblins set up. Hold half their actions. You're like, well, I gotta close the distance with the goblins. You move forward. Goblins net you. Beginning of the next round, goblins go first. Kill your netted brothers. Your turn. Amazing. Brandy or whiskey bourbon? This is the drunk huge Viper though. 62 off of 67, so that's a max roll. And dude, only one melee defense, but after a -5, it was -10. I kind of hate impatient. I used to do impatient bird, and maybe it's worth it again. This is a brute bear. What are the things we could do this? This guy could be a one-handed axe male brother, using lash to guarantee headshots with his one-handed axe and 61 melee attack. This brother, daggers for 100 billion damage every round. This brother goes first and dodges arrows. One of these brothers does not make it to level 4. This brother gets paid to go first, uselessly. Pretty sick start. Port, 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 port north, port over there. So there's 5 ports on here. They're pretty spread out, but not super spread out. Can recruit off of that one, so it's worth. I'm just trying to think if it's worthwhile to actually use ports in this map, and it looks like it kind of is a little tiny bit. These coastal ones that are little shit cities don't really help us much, except for movement. Moving from here. Aim to like pop down to there and teleport's good. Too bad there's no northern port here. This one's pretty good though. And this was the huge... This is a really interesting one. This was Anthony's redemption. Alright. A little low on melee defense on this. Interesting though. Starting a brute. This was impatient lion and brute bear. Brute bear still is 61. It's not bad. Chat. Hold your suggestions just for a second. I've got 2 more to get through, and then I'll collect chat suggestions again. Redemption arc. I'm gonna actually add that to my notes on this. Anthony's redemption. Yeah, this is kind of a cool one. This is probably our most promising right now. We'll see. We'll stick to the next one. Arena port is overrated. If I find it overrated. I found that the arena was very difficult to get to without a port. Like, I just didn't go there very often. Feels like I probably double my usage of the arena if I have a port in it. Probably double. Maybe triple. Alright, so it's this seed, then the next seed. Once we start the next seed, that's when you spam me with your next round of seeds. It's gonna be like a fucking bukkake like convention in this room right after that. Just seed everywhere. That's what I'm getting at. That's what's gonna be for our next round here. This is a Fearless Iron Lung Viper. This is a Sure-Footed Bear. I'm blushing a little bit. This is nothing on this one. 6313. Alright. What is this one here? This is an incredible Viper. Incredible. The Seed Hunt. The #1 viewed moment. Both the robot history. So, okay, that arena is in the middle of nowhere. But it is accessible by water. There's 3 ports to the south and 2 ports to the north. That's pretty good. That's not a port. That is, and that's a citadel on the water. I like the north-south axis. Mark this down. This is your seed, Comfy Cat. All right. So 63 is whatever. 13 is good. 56 is pretty good. 15 is excellent. Oh, but it's sure-footed, so it's 11. Still excellent. And like that was, and this fucking Viper. That is a Viper. Water citadels have significantly lower hedge knight recruit chance. Didn't know that, but it isn't. I'm not too worried about that, Jarek. Mostly what I like about water citadels is when you're running on like the low tool setting shit, it is really difficult to get any duration of tools, right? Like your tools run out super fast, and it often takes you 2 to 3 stops to refill them because you're like such tooled at. And I love the ability to just hop to a citadel via the coast and then grab 150 tools out of that citadel. So that's what I like about water citadels. All right, this one is pretty damn good. Has north-south port, Iron Lung, Viper. What were the other stats? Yeah, this one is close. It's not, how do I say this? It's solid, right? It's a solid start here. The only downside is it's not super different. Like the drunk huge start is really interesting. The triple Iron Lung, triple athletic start is really interesting. But these are really good brothers, like insanely good brothers. So it's a good map with insane brothers, just they're not super different. Like this is a really high candidate. Perhaps, I think this and the one we just did a second ago by Anthony were those two are probably the ones I'm most interested in right now. We might even vote on those. We might do a vote. All right, I'm gonna. This is okay. This next one that we're gonna roll here. This is the last one I have on the list, but I haven't been recording submissions, so now is your chance for the final round of submissions for today's choice here. So if you guys have, there were a couple of you who were posting them a few minutes ago. Now is the time to do that again. Okay, thank you, Center Wars.
A generous bestowal.
Okay, I've got Center Wars. Oh, there's a bunch here. Okay. Grab Ormandalas. Grab Minty Cicadas. Minty Cicadas. Have you ever eaten a cicada? I didn't know they were edible. And then Antuians. He may be next ocean. Okay, we'll grab Diabluses. Right. Grab Viking Dreams. Yeah. Alright, closed. Submissions are closed. Thank you guys for that. You guys want to see what we've been looking at? we got so far. Nice. Okay, we've got a port. Pretty inaccessible to anything else. We're gonna have, oh wow, it's gonna be really hard to level from here. We're gonna have to go pretty far to even get to the basic area to level, because that's a citadel. In an arena in the middle of nowhere. City over here with nothing around it. Have to come west. There's a citadel here, which is nice, but sucks early. Oh my god, citadel, citadel, citadel. Here. Can't even level in the south. We have to go up into this area to level. Read the donation? Oh shit, I missed it. Thank you, Care Bear. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I will add those to the list of ones we'll go through then. It'll be the last two we check. We're going to check all of the seed submissions because I feel like you guys have gifted me with your seeds. I should at least take a moment to take a look at it. So, we'll do that real quick. We'll copy paste now. Copy message text. Ha! It's a button that does it. Why didn't I use that button before? Alright, there we go. Copy message text. What a great button. Have that button more often. Okay, which seed is this? This is crazy hard to level in. We haven't looked at our brothers yet. This is... Alright. 65-13 athletic paranoid, but only 13. So we can get that roll without a trait get there. This guy is strong, and this guy is lucky. Nice rolls though. 59 is really high for them. 141. These are basically max rolls, right? 6-13. Nearly max roll Viper stats. But whatever bear. Pretty good attack, pretty shit melee defense. And a okay lion. Okay. What were the ports? Southern ports hard to level. Okay. Was there a north port on this one? Yeah, there were. A couple north ports. And Citadel? No, only north ports. So we go from here. We have to north port that one. Alright, I don't think this is a very high contender, but it's interesting. This is a north-south port. Hard to level. Good Viper. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Up. And yes, Care Bear. Anytime you attach money to a suggestion, it adds weight to it. Absolutely. That is one sour ass gimlet. Okay. Not a port. Had this start before. The dexterous, fearless bear with only 12. 72 melee attack on the bear, though. I guess it's not only 12. I was thinking that was sure-footed, but it wasn't. Great stats on these brothers. Hate Front Dead's fine. Not a port, and not particularly interesting. Not like game-changing stats. They're just good stats. Bear banner. I don't want to make bear into a banner. I mean, I guess there's a coastal city right there, so I guess I should look that out. Because you could teleport here and run to the arena. It's still a day spent traveling, which sucks. Or port there, port there, port there. So it does have north-south access. It's just not a direct arena port. I mean, it's an okay seed. Hey, Rogue Lineman. Thanks for the bits, man. We have mods to add you to the roster list. We've got 3 glorious, overpowered gladiators coming in soon. Oh, Lord Afrendel. Seems he was lonely, trying to make friends in the only way he knows how. Welcome to the channel. Everyone here can be your friend. You're gonna have to keep that solidly in your pants. Sorry, bro. It's just how life is. All right. All right. What is this? Cocky, fearless. It's terrible. Paranoid on Viper's pretty bad. And stat rolls 65, 65, 66. Pretty good brothers, but not particularly great. Stuff here. The guy's at 1 melee defense with no stars. I think that by itself would disqualify this run for me. Port City. Really far away. Thank you for the bits, Triple P. I don't want this one. Care Bear donated 10 bucks. Triple P. Seed suggestions are closed at the moment. We have 2 very promising candidates. So I'm just checking out the final ones that were suggested to me so they don't go to waste. And then we're going to start. Thank you, Valhiru. Bits. Yeah. All right, so this is not an arena, chat. That is on the coast. In fact, is this the location with the arena furthest from any other city? Yes, I should open seed submissions up for the arena that's least accessible to our brothers. Cam drain time. That's another good Artosis quote. Oh, this is the triple dumb start. Triple dumb gladiators. The dumbest of dumb. Thanks for sharing this, actually. And Bear even has good stats. He's just dumb. 6613 Dumb Bear. Iron Jaw. Oh my god. I want 3 perks. I want Iron Jaw, Iron Lungs, and Athletic. With Dexterous and Sure-Footed. 5 perks per brother. What could go wrong? And then I want the chance to hit to be reduced from 100 to from 5 to 1 as the min, and the chance to miss to reduce from 5% to 1 as well. You can't make triple cultist gladiators. Chat's been telling me they can't be converted. It's an interesting idea though. Thank you, Comfy Cat, for 3 bucks. God tier gladiator. Yeah, absolutely. 60. Viper rolled like shit. That's funny though. Guys, this is triple dumb. Yeah. What killed our last playthrough? It depends if you want the proximal or distal cause on that. Do you want, immediate? Immediate cause was orcs. The longer cause and effect are a little bit more complicated. It has a lot to do with not recruiting brothers until really late, and then having not willing to pay the patience price of taking dull camps to level the brothers before going to larger camps. Essentially what has eventually tanked the run. Like, that run was still recoverable until we started fighting like every fight wiping us because we refused to spend any time fighting like dumb zombie fights until we leveled up. But, well. What will conversion will reduce their payment? Yeah, but I don't think gladiators can be. Oh, Manhunters free, brothers! I think we cleaned up the roster with Manhunters earlier, Roth. We may do it again. Like, I felt like the whole campaign recovering. Yeah, we should have purchased people sooner. All right, Quick Lion, Iron Lungs, Fearsome Bear, Strong Viper. Oh, pretty medium. 6 melee defense is bad. 8's kind of whatever, 10's whatever. The stats are kind of solidly medium. Thank you, Buzzum Frog.
We are building an army.
Here's for the gifted sub. All right, port there. Don't think that's a port. I think that is 2. Thank you for the bits, Chun Malo. And a to port there. So this is not a lot of ports, but we get east-west, and we get kind of north-south with pretty good access to wilds. Or the brothers. I already checked the brothers. I did. Yeah. I think this is... Alright. Okay, I've got 4 left on the list. And then we are going to start a campaign of Battle Brothers. Today? Not sure. Maybe. We'll do just a couple things. I want to play some more of Battle Brothers today. How do I avoid fighting against raiders for the first 10 days while taking 1 skull missions with your 10 guys equipped with 20 to 55 armor with daggers? Why would you want to avoid fighting against raiders in the first 10 days? You want to do the opposite. You want to fight raiders as soon as you can, Lukava, which is generally day 2 you can. Because you're trying to get their gear before you get into large numbers of them. They're much easier to farm them when there's lower numbers of them. Alright, this is not a port city. This is a... Wow. That is a huge iron-lunged lion. Shit melee defense roll, unfortunately. But they're killing you? Yeah. It will kill some of you. The good thing about Battle Brothers is there's a lot of you. Bear rolled nice. 7, 11, 60, 93. I don't know what he can roll up to, but I think that's close. 93 is not a good roll. 48's okay. Pretty good. The Viper have Iron Lung quick again. So this is... I think we've seen this start. Is this start on here? Yeah, we already did this one. Okay, I was on here twice. Yeah, the raiders will kill some of you. Fine with raiders killing some of you. Try to choose who they kill. Name them after people you don't like. Helps deal with the emotions of it. Pain. Plus, what is the use of a bad brother? No use. Might as well make them useful. Make them take a hill. Hills are valuable. Sell the hill back to the orcs after. Alright, coastal start. Good. Determined. Athletic and team player. Optimist, Spartan. These are all whatever. The Viper rolled good attack but bad defense. Bear rolled good defense, medium attack. And the Lion rolled medium attack and good defense. 1 teleport there. Really far east-west teleports. And a north-south. Pretty accessible via water. We were okay with medium brothers. This would be a pretty good start. This is probably one of the better port systems. Maybe the 2nd or 3rd best port system. Yeah. Pretty good one though. Went wrong with the run I was on yesterday. I don't know how to stop from answering that every 2 seconds, but to summarize it briefly in a way that actually makes it useful to you guys. What did happen to that? I don't know. Yeah, we need Malau with 300 bits, Comfy Cat with $3. Buzzum donated much earlier today for 5. I think you were in the last... Weren't you in the last run that died though, Buzzum? Yeah, you were. You died earlier today. You died in the last fight. Certain. Anyways, this is Bright, Fearless, and Fat. Rolling on 65, 13, 53, 9, 64, 13, 64, 12 rather. Pretty good. donated after he died. I had a donation. I'll take your word for it if you say so. No, maybe it was directly after. I have it 2 hours ago. That's when it was. Sure. Give 5 to Buzzum, please. We haven't already mods. Whatever. What's the map layout? Very interesting locations to teleport from. In here. To there. Not to there. So no one will ever go to that town. But to there. I think I've seen this map too. This is the east-west, a little bit of north. That one makes me think. The sea dock makes me think. I don't remember this city though. Gotta go, but triple P. Okay, thanks, man. Other active mods right now. No. Sure. You'll be a mod. Gotta recognize your name a bit more. Sorry, bud. We need a couple people added to the sheet as it gets donated for. Cleverful. Quick look. Okay, on here yet? I think we're caught up at the moment. Yeah, we're caught up at the moment. I don't think this one is very interesting to me. What are the brothers again? I'm kind of losing a lot of interest in searching right now. Okay, these are just medium brothers with medium ports. And this was here? Okay. You have a drink with me? Great. Good enough. Cheers. All right, final seed to check, and then we're gonna probably choose between the two that were really good. Final checked seed. Excuse me. How much do mods get paid? They get like $1 million a month, roughly. I'm a huge channel, full of wealth. Wealth just like bleeds out of this channel. So, oh, that's about 12 million a year. My mods, roughly. Anyways, take a look around. What's the map look like? Got. Yeah, sorry, it's paid once a year, of course, but it is the figure I quoted. The end of the year, of course. 6513, but paranoid. I think I've seen this start, haven't I? 6526 strong and 613. These are very good starting stats on all of the brothers except for the paranoid one. Didn't roll super well here, but rolled pretty well overall. What's the actual locations look like? City on a coast. One in there. Wait, have I been? That's sweet. Pretty close to a citadel right next to it too. The third one on coastal. Third one's coastal too. There's northern access, and there's northern access. Yeah, good. Battle Brothers crowns and strange meat. That's right. That's the you don't get benefits. Just get as much strange meat as you want, as regulate as you want. How that works. They're pretty sweet. This is a pretty sweet seed. The brothers and the brothers are good, but they're not fun, right? They are extreme versions of other brothers, as opposed to doing things entirely different. Wilds are tiny. Didn't even look. Not tiny. Not huge, but it's not tiny. That's a square chunk of the map, right? Is that a euphemism? Which one? Range meat? Okay, we're gonna vote on this, chat. I'm tired of making this list. I'll show you all the seeds we checked. That's it, there. Checked 1 million of them. All right. that's all the ones we did. We've been doing for the last hour, it looks like. And let's put it up for a vote. Yes. Are we voting? God, voting worth anything? So this is probably pretty... There's 3 contenders, I think. I think there was Comfy Cat Seed, Anthony's Seed, and then this is Care Bear Seed. This is a Hideous Seed? It looks good, man. It's probably my 3rd rated from the ones we've seen. Don't give a shit as a vote. Well, okay. Cool. I'm going to vote still. I don't think it's sustainable to throw Daze Grenades, General Bushido, but I think it's okay to have 2 daggers that take advantage of things like this. Alright, so the 2 options are, I know if the problem is if I put this up here, chat's just going to immediately pull the trigger on it. Do we want to do a huge drunk? I'm not sure we do. Oh, don't give a shit? Yeah. Oftentimes when I make personal comments on things, I make personal comments on things. I can pick one. All right, I think I've narrowed it down to 2. Let's check those 2 again in depth. Will take a long time to do. Seriously, chat. My viewers have gone up nearly 200 viewers since we started seed hunting. Insane. You guys have the strangest things you like to do with your time, but that's fine. I'm willing to make this into more of a process than it needs. Fine. All right. We got 2. You guys ready? These are the 2 we're choosing between. We're gonna put up, so number 1. This is number 1. Remember this. Fire up. Let's fire up the poll so you guys can remember this. Seed 1. Drunk. Huge Viper. Look through this. Pay attention. Tune in. Open your eyes. It will be a quiz. You ready? Take a look. What's the map look like? Some poor bastard has to go over here from time to time. Supply them with nomads. Alright, so we're looking at a brother. Swift and patient. And patient is a negative. So this is the lion. The lion rolled 1265. That's fine. Swift is whatever. Impatient is bad. We're gonna have an impatient brother, which is gonna piss me off. We could try to take advantage of this because one of the issues we have with gladiators is the fights you can take are extraordinarily crazy, right? You can do all sorts of crazy shit with gladiators to start with. Getting a bird early might actually let us make some use out of impatient, which is crazy because impatient normally is garbage, but we could maybe think about that. Okay, so think about that as we do that. Just fire him. Is that a... Are you like asking for a ban? Anyways, okay. Then the second one is the bear. The bear has brute. Now 61 brute is not great, but 61 is actually 66 with this, which is almost a high roll for this. So this is a good starting roll. Get another donation. We did it. Donation from Care Bear. Bucks. Thanks, man. So, anyways, so bear is okay too. We can maybe, 5 melee defense sucks. That's a defense roll. But we could try to do something with flails early. We could make the bear disposable, or if not disposable, we could think about the spec. We could try some sort of flail spec or something, right? We could do something with this. Yeah, one-handed axes. That's what I said. You can build a build with this, with has double. Doesn't even have to have double spec, but it can have at least 1 spec, right? If you flail spec this brother and use a famed axe as your secondary, you can do things like lash to the head followed by with headhunter followed by a guaranteed axe hit to the head. Whatever. It's something different, right? Something we haven't tried. It might be good. It might be shit. We won't know till we try it. So we got a whatever lion with whatever. We've got an interesting brute bear, and then the really interesting one is the viper, right? Because this is a drunk huge viper, which is 20% melee damage. That's starting to be a lot. 20% is the difference between a regular weapon and a famed weapon of it. So this is an interesting start. Okay, so this is number 1. Let's check the level ups. Good. It's only 2 of 10. It's not a whole lot of information there. What's the map look like? Wilds to the west, a little bit inaccessible. A little bit of wilds to the east. Gives you a time of the map to spawn. There's a citadel with access to the west. Another location with... Thought I saw a workshop, but I didn't. Another citadel. Another citadel. There's 2 western-facing citadels on this map. And a western-facing port city where I can get tools at a relatively good price too. So the western wilds are really accessible for tools. What about the eastern wilds in the north? No northern citadels, so recruits can be a little painful. I didn't even look for hunters cabins yet. I guess we can have a look. There's one there. Trade goods in there. Where do we spawn and where do we level? Spawn here. We can level in this area. This level is not citadel there. A bit spread out for leveling. Depends how soon we can get into camps. If we try less missions and more camps, maybe another citadel there. There's some tightly packed citadels near coastal locations, although not super near coastal locations. Pretty good teleporting, but no, I don't think it had a northwestern, no. So you can't go north-south teleports, but you can teleport into the arena city from everywhere in here. So you could be doing things like coming back from the wilds, grabbing tools, bouncing over to one of these towns, teleporting to the arena, grabbing more tools and recruits, and maybe running back either up through here. So this is a pretty good seed. Pretty good. So this is number 1. The interesting, what I would say is the seed is fine and the brothers are decent. The ports, or rather the ports are decent, the seed is decent, and the brothers are really interesting. Okay. Alright, seed 2. That's seed 1. Seed 2. The final countdown. Yeah, I agree. It seems like an interesting campaign on Seed 1. We'll check Seed 2 here. Seed 2. Moment of silence. Get excited. Think about it. Think about what you want to think about. 5 head. Alright. Take a look at these brothers. This is medium roll lion. Good melee defense, kind of crap melee attack, but he'll get a lot of those. Good resolve roll. Okay fatigue roll. Good HP roll. Decent barrel. 66, 16. 16 is actually an 11, but that's still very good. So pretty good barrel. HP is low, whatever. Fatigue and HP are low rolls here, and I think actually resolve is too. But he gets those stats with stars. Those will grow as large as we want them. This is a max roll. Okay, 90 out of 100. So it's good fatigue. Sure. And then the Viper is the most interesting of them, right? With Fearless and Iron Lungs. Mostly the Iron Lungs in the stat roll. 67, 13 is absurd. I think that's max roll for both. 98, 53, 50. So 50 is with Fearless, though. Again, just really, really solid stats, right? The Viper is really good with Iron Lungs, basically, what we're getting from this. And the Bear is decent. Take a look at the map. This is toxic right here. So you're not going to spend any time. You maybe do 2 missions here, then teleport out, which is fine. It's an arena with a teleport. We can do that. Teleport to the west to level, it looks like. Probably over here. Can't do that. It's a Citadel, but Citadel on the water eventually is going to be good for us. These 2 are fine to level in initially. Don't really see much in terms of trade good, but whatever. Trade goods up here. Salt and gems. So this would be, yeah, this little spot right here is where you want to do a bunch of missions, it looks like, in here. To get the early raiders, etc. You can branch out to here. Good movement, basically, for the beginning of the map here. This is fine. Teleports to the north, which is nice. 2 of them. Mid-north, north-north. Big, medium wilds, we'll call that on the east. Don't know where there is in the west. Looks a little small, the map. Although there's some space in here. What else? Interest. Hunter's cabin's in there. Double Hunter's cabin. You know that happened. Okay. Citadel facing wilds, which is great. Another Citadel facing wilds, which is great, although pretty heavy mountain rage. Second Hunter's cabin. So, archers available. Accessible locations. Tools are going to be good in the late game, although not incredible. There's another hunter scavenging up there. Pretty solid. A6 off. I think the seed is better. The seed might be better. The brothers are much less interesting. This is going to be a very good brother still, and this brother's probably going to be good, and it's impossible for this brother not to be good. He's got too many stars in good locations, right? He's still going to be an excellent brother. They're just not different, right? They're the extreme end of a gladiator, basically. Okay, so, but this has IL Viper, Iron Lung Viper, solid others. Yeah. All right, Seed 1, Seed 2. I think I'm more excited about Seed 1. Just judging by how I just listening to my own reaction to it. And there's a lot of teleports to the south, which is kind of nice. You go either way. They both seem very good to me. I think the other seed is slightly more exciting to me. Seed 1, I think. I'm just really looking forward to not one-shotting Ancient Undead. Who needs archers? Hit them with a
gleaming endowment.
Being donated it again. Thank you very much.
Huge fight vote.
Dusk Crow, the $20 donation. Thank you very much, bud. All right. All right, and with this exciting installment, whose seed is it anyways? We're probably gonna call the stream, close it down. Done with Battle Brothers on the channel forever. Because we have reached the pinnacle of Battle Brothering, which is seed hunting. A successful hunt if I've ever had one. Or we could do a couple fights maybe. Maybe just a few fights, like 1 or 2. Have a drink, do a couple fights. What do you guys think? Oh, spreadsheets lullaby is not bad. Jesus, the size of your mech is impressive. It's an impressively sized mech lullaby. Think of what seed you've chosen. You've been ambushed. Seed is coming from all sides. What will you do? I was watching Arvius yesterday. He was restarting a couple times. I like Arvius's runs mostly, but I didn't really watch for too long for what he was doing yesterday. He was restarting the same seed again and again, looking for better rolled brothers at the start as like the fodder recruitment. Which I understand. I understand the sentiment. You know, you want a crazy like time to start. You want a couple good brothers to start with. You want to see the 20? Okay, I haven't looked at the votes yet. Okay, so I may have influenced the voting slightly. What if you just ignored everything I said and just picked a number randomly between 1 and 2? 3? My kitchen. Currently, I have my in-laws' house to myself while my wife's here. In-laws are out of town, and I go back home fucking finally on Monday. I don't have internet at home yet, but I'm renting an office because I don't have internet at home still from the 11th of August, and then probably not going to until the 29th of September. You Barger. We good, chat? Have we voted the vote? Pretty close. Pretty close. All right, we're gonna try the huge drunk. And for the first time ever, we're not gonna clear drunk. Internet for more than a month? I know, right? As a streamer. Just imagine. Just imagine having your entire profession tied to having a stable internet. And then the internet company's just like, lol, get fucked. What's the huge Viper? You just pull that out on stream, Duscro. It's fair. Everyone else. Not like it was something I did. It's not like I put a lot of work into it. Grew that way. Alright. So the vote seems pretty clear. We're going for speed 1. Consider competing for a monolith speed. Not really. I don't tend to enjoy speedruns very much. It's like you ever played Frostpunk Gravebeast? So Frostpunk on the higher difficulties is a build order optimizer. Basically what it boils down to. It's here's how you do things well. And or rather, to beat this, you must do things near perfect, and near perfect is in this order. And this order is better optimally than it's more optimal than another order. And it's not it's true. There's an element of that in all games. But like my experience with Frostpunk was like that got really, really noticeable once you started upping the difficulty. And that just, I don't want to be forced to do the same thing again and again. And I really dislike like 6 hours in of doing the same thing. And then like you mess up like your 87th command. And now you got to go back to 1. So the next time you can go up to 89. So you can go back to 1. So no, I don't know. Like, I think it's an impressive feat. Like seeing these like super quick timings on things. Because it's like, yeah, that's optimization. But it sucks some of the fun out of it for me. And I can only do that so many times before I'm like, all right, I'm ready for something different. Anyways, so we have the seed. And the seed was number 1. It looks like this is with the frogs. Early Kraken could be fun, said no one ever. Kraken is just not a fun fight. There's nothing fun about that fight. The fight requires an insane amount of RNG to go your way without... Not without losing anyone. But... It's just a fucking dice roll whether or not you lose somebody in Kraken. It's dull, it's uninteresting, and the rewards aren't very good. Like, the Kraken rewards themselves kind of suck. And the sword that you get access to from doing Kraken... I guess it helps in Monolith. Yes. That's interesting. I've never tried soloing Kraken. You just put the fucking trinket on. Maybe that's what we would do in the Gladiator run. Because I've never had enough of a reserve to be able to do that, right? Or rather, I've always had too many people relative to my reserve. 35? Day 35 solo Kraken? I'm interested. Tell me more. I'll let that drink out. Gotta tell my wife that. Alright. So we're here. We've done it. Chat, we have found a seed. It's glorious. I call this text document Glad Seed. Done. Yes, we're playing on Anthony's seed. I forgot about that. Redemption! Let's see. Solo Kraken, just a dice roll and the tentacles killing your bro. The tentacles at least have to use melee attack, right? It's like a 5% roll every time. Barefooted, paranoid. W. Lone Wolf with Goblin Charm and Polearm Mastery. Switch heaters and Billhook until dead. How are you switching heaters? Oh, because it's 4 AP. You have to be polearm spec'd. You have to be a melee defense brother with polearm spec. It's like a Kraken only build. Sounds fucking miserable. The whole Kraken fight is just miserable. Okay. Did we name our company? I think we did. I think this is Arena with a View. This is the map seed if one of the mod wants to update the BBC, I think it's the BBC command. This is the map seed we're playing on. Yeah, I could Goblin Pike it. Maybe just do it with a Fame Goblin Pike instead. Then you don't have the fucking polearm spec. Might run out though. What's the attack cost? No, attack cost 15. You're not moving. Probably could. Yeah, after that fight's true. You can take a fight, then right afterwards reset the brother who won the fight. Be useful. Wait, can I just avoid the fight and not have to do all those steps in between? Alright. GJZWAWAMHR. GJZWAW, capital lowercase a m, capital M, lowercase h, capital R. Good luck. I hope you have good resolution on your stream. Ever seen the Kraken? Kraken's extraordinarily exciting. You should definitely go in there with a bunch of archers to take him down. Feels so bad if like a new player had been playing for like one playthrough and was like, Filthy told me I could take the Kraken with archers. And got fucking wrecked by the Kraken. The command is this, Cleverful. Something like that. So for here it would be, there's a Discord channel that we use to do it, so we're not spamming the main channel for it. But essentially, do that in the Discord channel. Cleverful, you should have access to that. There should be examples in there. It's pretty easy. Alright. Both if you want, I can understand. Please speak a little bit slower. I'm a foreigner. My English is not perfect. Sure. The Kraken fight is a pretty tedious fight. Don't get too excited about it going into it. You definitely experience the content because it's new content for you, but it's a melee heavy fight. All right. Morning. Went into this town. There's like 12 nomads available. This is the most people. This is more people available right now in this location than were available in the entire last run we did across all locations. That we can't afford any of them right now. The thief for 250. I think that is the correct one. Yeah, this game's good, man. Huge drunk should be named after me. Aw. Sweet. Alright, we're fighting shit. Fighting shit ASAP. 62. It was a 67. It was a max roll. Never gonna. Okay, we gotta name them. Alright, we gotta name them. Alright, you guys ready, chat? You guys ready to see who will be the gladiators for this run? Starting left to right, going now. Starting with Super Kamaguru, the Birdman. Alright, next. Moonface Killer. Yeah. And last, Adagon. Sweet. Yeah. All right. I'm sure. Get there. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm not gonna be able to talk. Oh, you mean when I directly address you, speak slower? Sure, absolutely. Just in general, I won't be able to remember to do that. It's because this is my normal speaking speed. For sure, absolutely. All right. What do we have for missions? We have tools at 256, which is a bit of a bitch, but we gotta get them immediately. We're broke now. Okay. Gladiators. We're gonna take the first gladiator mission, then we're gonna recruit the thief. 2 missions there. Let's see where we're going. Yeah. our gladiator names picked out of. We have linked above you in chat is a command called BB roster. You can see the spreadsheet we do it. Basically, people buy tickets and it's a raffle system to get brothers. All right. Day 1 of the gladiator start. Thank you very much, Clever Fool. All right, so first things first, we're gonna take the arena. Where's the arena? Oh no. Anthony gets the last laugh? My fucking arena. Can you even start at one without an arena? Oh my god. Other...
A nominal pittance from the raving masses.
I didn't even know you could start at a non-arena location. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna go check. Fine. Maybe it's this one. Easy game. Easy game. Thank you, Just John, for the $3. Alright. Now, I wasn't really expecting to have to do that immediately. Oh. Does that change anything? I just assumed the gladiators always started next to the arena city. Now I don't know. All of the... We should have got that list. We could go through the whole seeds again and check. How many of them are starting next to the fucking arena? I just assumed as gladiators you started next to the arena. Was that not a reasonable assumption? So why is this guy starting somewhere different then? Can someone else try this seed and tell me if it's working that way for them as well? His name was Just John. Wonderful. Thanks, buddy. Okay, see, that's it. See, I just assumed you started next to him. Okay. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I just gotta rename these brothers again, because I want to do this slightly differently then. So, not fuck this up to start with. So this is Super Common Guru, Moonface Killer, and Matic. We're gonna level them up, don't worry. We're gonna do it all. I just have to, if I'm gonna teleport out, I have to check the missions before we leave, because I need to know what we're dealing with here. A little bit awkward. I'll blame it on the... Well, you may or may not supposed to be Comfy Cat, but it doesn't. Start stream, you think? Like from the get-go? Yeah, I could do that. Restart. Start like my life. See if it's still not there. Why aren't we moving here? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Redemption arc? Yeah. Oh, my thief is gone. That's a fucking cheap manhunter. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Asslooker. Alright. Escort caravan northwest. Shit. Nomads. $390. What's the teleport cost? $140. Okay. Full cost here is $58 after negotiating. There's a nomad quest that's worth it. Let's go to Anwar here. Oh, Anwar. 58 at the other location. 50 here, great. We need the arena is here. There's 2 missions. Already bought the tools, can negotiate. Hires our caravan hands. A lot of caravan hands. Value. Okay. Alright. You wish to partake in the restoration of normative status for all parties. Let's just kill the scrubs. I wonder where the uprising is. Hopefully, I think it's in the city location. What's the other one? Hunt down what terrorizes for 400. Okay. So it's the arena immediately. We need to name the people. Again, left to right. The order was what? It was No 8 Super Kamaguru first. And this was Lion Birdman. It was Moonface Killer. Let's kill it with an 8. Okay. And then finally it was Madagon. Okay, let's do some level ups. Done. We gonna battle forge this guy? We did last time. Kind of regretted it. He's just such a monster tank. It's hard not to put him up front. Postpone the heart. Alright. Hit. Big fucking miss. Needs a shit ton of stam. That's a nice hit. 41. I don't want a 4 roll. He gets a 4 roll guaranteed, right? What are we waiting on this to not hit a 5? Then, nice hit. Another hit on the attack roll. Or we could take the resolve now. Probably the last resolve roll I need. 45 before the second arena, maybe. Also a little bit hard not to take something else right now. Let's take the resolve early though. Okay, so easy Colossus, student, Madagon levels. $49 because of drunk, right? Not building a banner bear. Nope! Can't make me hippie TV. Can't. Alright. Something to synergize with impatient? Yeah, the bird. The bird synergizes with impatient. It's the only thing in the game that synergizes with that shit. Overwhelm Archer, maybe. So bad. How do you get rid of drunk? In this game we don't, but in general you get rid of drunk by whipping it out of them and giving them cocaine right after. Here's drunkenness every time. Well, they do it in real life too. What are we doing with this? Throwing in a little bit of stuff. Between resolve and stamina. How high do we need to get? This is already 49, so a single resolve roll puts us at 52 and we just never talk about it again. We need a lot of stam rolls though, it's the Viper. Came along the way. Thank you, Xanabu. $5 donation from Xanabu. Alright, one more here on Madagon. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Alright. Colossus, student, go. And then we have to make decisions about Lion Birdman. He's valuable early. Has the Bold Birdman been in chat recently? No, I don't think so, QED. I haven't seen him in a while. What are we doing with this? 3 or 4 here. 4 is every roll. Need 1 here. We gotta start rolling elsewhere though. Yeah, 45. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've done our decisions. Playing gladiators again? Yeah, no, but have you seen the start? You missed the seed hunting. We did an hour and a half of seed hunting. Look what we came up with. Hit the Viper. Viper's got huge and drunkard. So 20% physical damage. How can you not be excited about that? And then this guy does extra damage on the head. And then this guy is impatient with getting started, but we never pay any attention. Pretty exciting. Alright. Arena. Or web schnick. Yeah, the Viper died. Died a horrible death. She was hacked to pieces by orcs while her team failed to do anything useful around her. Alright, what are we doing with this? Board. 71. Ace. Dagger. Collar. You use 150,000 channel points to steal a character. A lot of channel points. Lot. Channel points. Been hoarding those, haven't you, Nobu? We're bidding now? Well, if we're bidding, let's use a real currency. Currency that's accepted nationally. I don't know. Okay, I hesitate because of this. I liked the idea of this. I set up the idea for this. Was redeeming channel points to do things like steal other people's characters in games like this. And it was a really fun and really cool idea until we ran into the issue of what do we do with like it changing hands every 2 seconds? Do I limit the number of times we can do that in a day? Do I limit the number of times we can do it in a run? How do we make it fair for people who have the points but want to be part of that? So I don't know. I don't know the answer. The answer is probably exciting, but I don't know. All right, we're killing things, right? Kill things. Web schnicks. Do we give a shit about anything? No. Limit once per character, but then how do we allow who wants to go first to go first? I guess it's once per character. Could be the opposite. Use channel points to name a character, then you need to bid on characters with US dollars. I don't know. I think the ticket system's been really good. Could move into this. What do we get? We get 3 hits. Probably worth. Double fail. 767 fail. Incoming wounds. Stamming out right now. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. I like the idea of it, but I haven't revisited the thought, so it becomes complicated pretty quickly. All right, so we're gonna do the slave revolt while we're right here. To hire somebody for pure fodder, depending on how aggressive it is. That's a cheap-ass shepherd. They can be good archers early. Let's hire that guy. Separate the character pools. Separate the channel pools. Most of it with tickets, and once in a while, raffle big. Yeah, okay. Let's do it that way. Let's do it as a point redemption for a character after I've looked at the stats, but before I rolled for who it is. Maybe that's the way to do it. That way people can use points per. I want it expensive though, because I want it to be. I think the really good brothers and battle brothers are not that common. And Gladiator kind of forces some ridiculous ones in there, but I want them to be some randomness to where those end up. Anyway, so let's take this mission. Go here. How's our brother? This is the shepherd. 47, 47. I think 47's got to be pretty good for them, but no stars. Make that a little bit awkward. 60, 82, 37. I haven't hired a shepherd in a while, and this one was very cheap. That's a pretty good shepherd. Wish I had stars is all. Take a quick roll. That is Care Bear. Wait, where did Care Bear go? I just rolled it. All right, fine. I'm gonna roll one more time because apparently double clicked it and it rolled randomly. So we'll roll one more time. Triple P. Yeah. The team Triple P. Do I receive anything from Twitch for channel points? No, I do not. The bit Staven. Alright, are we taking this fight? Yep, we are. How are the brothers? Whatever. How's this dude? Whatever. Do we want nets? Pretty low accuracy, but I don't want nets. Your little rebellion is about to be crushed. There's between 8 and 12 is a lot. I rolled, so there's 12. Yeah. Go one further down. I don't want to attack this now. It's a little tempting. Still 6, which is too many. Didn't bring the nets. Need to keep these guys occupied. Why I ran these further away is I was worried that if I ran that guy up and these guys stayed where they were, the whole group's gonna rotate on us. Alright, so this needs to die. Where's my shield? It's on the Birdman. Not actually very good for us. One of those just came down. Don't want to be stunned here. That's not what I want to see. We wait for those guys to come to us. Alright, Scary down here. He's got a shield, so that's good. A lot moving around. Hoping for morale breaks down here. pretty good job actually catching us if they want to here. Don't want to fight this, but I guess I have to. Slamming attacks into this is how you get injuries. What does this shield do again? Gives me reduced melee defense? Is that how that works? Gonna get morale rolls, which we got there. It's really good. Need this not to hit me 85 times in the head. Yeah. We know he's gonna run. We'll wait. Kill that. Nice. Try to kill this. Both broke. That's excellent. You a fluffy minority. All right. We want to. Is there a shield on the ground? There should be. Nice. Made it worth trying again. It was pretty fun with the Elite Brother stuff they're running. Wasn't it? Oh, he accomplished nothing. Okay, so we're here. Didn't end up utilizing any nets. Triple P is still alive, full of experience. I think 30k would be a great price for a character. No, thank you. Alright, no longer Slave Revolt because we put it down. What is this? Hunt down what terrorizes. Backgrounds still suck here. Expensive. 180 Caravan Hand is worth picking up. Probably. Caravan Hands are whatever. Triple attack star, 5 melee defense stars there. Pretty good actually. Up at 86. Decent starting HP, decent starting fatigue, decent resolve. This is actually a pretty fucking sick caravan hand. Alright. Getting a roll. Mr. Chalupa Batman. God. Alright. Nice, welcome to the team. Didn't get a reach weapon out of that. We've got an infinite supply of nets. Plus, our stam. We have no one with iron lungs to play through. I think fatigue is actually going to be a meaningful factor in this. We'll see. All right. We're going to go fight. I don't have extra armor. We took damage here. The beasts are, do we know? Don't know. Because we really want to stay here. 3 hyenas. We want to stay here at least until the next fight. We don't need you here. Hyenas love flanking. Well, they do non-stop. We need to start getting experience on brothers at a more reasonable amount of time than last time. Yeah. What's wrong with this one? It doesn't have good initiative. It's kind of like the dumb hyena. Get cut, hyena. No, don't bite me 3 times and do 1,000,000 damage to my stuff, okay? Why are you... What the fuck? Are you kidding me? We don't... It has to die this turn. It just didn't die this turn. Didn't break. Maybe could have let the other one rally. I'm gonna go first and kill him. Yeah. I feel a little of Arvius' pain there. I had 175 armor on. Got soloed by a fucking hyena. Traumatized. Totally useless for the rest of the game. Alright, starting over. Starting over. Starting over. Alright, reset. Everyone's dead. How does it work? Everyone die? Just Matagon dies. So he got struck down, so it's kind of a thumbs up, thumb down situation here. Tickets for survivors. All right, please give Super Kama Guru, Moonface Killer, and Mr. Chalupa Batman tickets. I'm so annoyed that the caravan hand was good, dude. But losing to a hyena. little bit of RNG to start with for sure. Kind of unfortunate. Run ends here. Would we have done anything different? I could have taken one more resolve roll on the hyena by moving over there. We just needed not to get hit with triple bleed 6 times in a row or something, right? Well, yeah, I mean, it becomes like a matter of how do we want to restart? Do we want to restart just as it is, or do we want to restart as by Alt F4ing? I mean, it's essentially the same thing, but whatever, sure. All right, we're going to call that one over. Start a new one, I guess. I mean, it's like, at some point, where's your cutoff? So it costs us 10 minutes to do that. We do it at 20 minutes. We do it at 10 minutes. Do it at an hour. And hence how it's born. All right. How many of these did I make? What? When I don't retire, is that what this is? Shit, you know what I forgot to do today? I forgot to do the fucking... Oh, dude, alright. Alright. One more try. Sure. I think the basic assessment of the perks is probably relatively intact, but there's some that have changed based on how the content's changed, how the builds have changed, etc. A little bit different than what it was. We might update it at some point, maybe soon. All right, let's get the rolls taken care of. Starting with Deuce Deuce. A bird lion, a griff. Next is Air Bear. Nice. And then last, Dust Crow. Okay. Oops. Yeah. All right, level ups go. One. Wonder if I'm aiming for too low of a resolve point for these guys. Alright. Go over here, find out there's not an arena. Feel betrayed. Check the recruits. The recruits are bad. Check the missions. Go to the north. Down the uprising. That's all fine, but we're not doing that here. Check the marketplace, 256.64 net. Matter. Go to our arena. Backgrounds are worse for recruitment here, unfortunately. Alright. What's the arena at? Serpents. Sure. Need that. Don't need that. These. That. An impatient here sucks, doesn't it? Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and take the fight. Okay. What are the missions? Alright, before we negotiate, let's buy tools. Also, before we negotiate, let's buy a scrub. Doesn't really matter. 36. I guess we're gonna take a runner. Okay. Missions are nomads. I'm down with terrorizes. Okay. Let's do nomads first. Game, don't do this. An immediate restart to the game. The pathing to go here. Get this pathing, chat. Yeah, it's an immediate restart, unfortunately, is what that means. An immediate restart to the playthrough. I don't know if I have the patience for that today. Don't worry about these deaths. We're gonna restart without naming about it, so it's not relevant. It just takes like what should be a normal start and takes it about 20 hours to get anywhere going with that. So we're gonna just put all 3 people back into the pool, please, Nobu, since that's just an immediate restart. And that might be a tomorrow thing. All right, looks like I'm gonna be starting this seed tomorrow from this location. We got to be careful of the missions we accept from that. It's a little bit awkward because what that means is this location can generate stuff for this area. It's within range. Sometimes we gotta can't accept nomad contracts basically from this at all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the snakes at all. I just was kind of showing you guys how ridiculous it is to run over here. To get to this location, it took us a day and a half. And then to get back again, it's going to cost us a day and a half as well. All right, I'm out of here for today. We have the seed picked out. We will find out who the gladiators are tomorrow. I'm excited about the options that are given to us with the flail build and then also the dagger build. We'll probably go in something bizarre like double dagger starting builds with a flail for our third. And we're going to see what we can do about teleporting to the arena. It should make for a really, really interesting run. But that will be tomorrow. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Anyways, guys. Meanwhile, I'll see you guys then. I'm your host, friend on the way out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. I guess seed hunting is really where it's at. Speaking of just starting a gladiator run, let me give you our views. See you guys tomorrow.